In this video, we are going to uncover all of the types of crimes happening across different layers of the internet. But before we get into these hidden dangers, imagine this. You get an email from your bank asking you to confirm your account details. It looks official, but something feels off. You hesitate, and that hesitation saves you from falling into a phishing scam. Now picture a darker reality, hidden corners of the internet where stolen identities, drugs, weapons, and even human lives are traded anonymously. The internet isn't just what you see, it's layered like an iceberg. What we browse every day is only the tip. Beneath it lies the deep web, and deeper still, the dark web, where some of the most disturbing crimes take place. But before we explore these hidden parts, we need to understand how the web actually works. As we break it down, you might realize how much happens behind the scenes, things you may have never considered before. So pay close attention because everything is connected. Let's start with the first layer of the web. The surface web is the part of the internet that is visible and accessible to everyone. It's like the public areas of a city. Anyone can visit without restrictions. When you search for something on Google or Bing, you're using the surface web. This includes websites like Facebook, YouTube, or Amazon. For example, scrolling through your Facebook feed, watching videos on YouTube, or shopping on Amazon are all activities on the surface web. In simple terms, the surface web is the open, public part of the internet that anyone can explore without needing special access or permissions. While the surface web is open and accessible, there's a much larger portion of the internet that remains hidden from public view. Let's now move on to explore the deep web, the next layer beneath the surface. The deep web is the part of the internet that search engines like Google or Bing can't find. Think of it like the private areas of a house. You need a key or permission to enter. It isn't hidden because it's bad. It's hidden because it contains personal and secure information. For example, when you log into your email, you're accessing the deep web. Your inbox isn't something anyone can search for online. It's private and meant only for you. Similarly, when you check your bank account online, that's also part of the deep web. Only you can see your financial details because they're protected by passwords and security measures. Even something like a school's online library or database is part of the deep web because it's only accessible to students or staff with the right permissions. The deep web exists to keep private information secure and out of public view. It's important to know that it's not illegal, it's just personal and secure. This is different from the dark web, which is a smaller, hidden part of the deep web often associated with illegal activities. Unlike the deep web, the dark web is intentionally hidden and requires a specific browser and tools to access. Let's now explore what the dark web is and how it functions. The dark web is a hidden part of the internet that's intentionally kept secret and requires special tools to access, such as the Tor browser. It's like an underground path in a city, away from the public eye, where only those with the right knowledge can enter. Unlike the surface web, where everything is open and easy to find, the dark web is deliberately anonymous and encrypted. People use it for privacy, and while some people visit it for legitimate reasons, like protecting their identity in oppressive countries, others might use it for illegal activities, such as buying and selling prohibited goods. Because of its secretive nature, the dark web is often associated with risky and illegal activities, but it's also a space for those seeking extreme privacy and security. In short, the dark web is a hidden part of the internet that's not meant for casual browsing and requires special tools to access. It's a space where anonymity rules, but it can be a dangerous place if used for the wrong reasons. Now that we've explored the different layers of the internet, it's important to understand that while each serves a purpose, they are not free from criminal activities. From everyday scams on the surface web to hidden marketplaces on the deep web, and the most extreme crimes on the dark web, the internet hosts a range of illegal activities. Let's take a closer look at the types of crimes that occur in these online spaces and how they impact the digital world. While the surface web isn't as hidden or sensitive as the other two layers, it's still not immune to crimes. Even in this public space, harmful activities can occur. Let's explore some common crimes that occur on the surface web. Cyberbullying and harassment can occur on social media and messaging platforms where hurtful messages and rumors can damage reputations. Phishing is another risk, where scammers trick people into giving away personal information through fake emails or websites. Identity theft happens when criminals steal sensitive data like social security numbers to commit fraud. People also fall victim to online scams and frauds, where scammers create fake job offers or misleading ads to steal money. Illegal online sales involve the sale of counterfeit goods or even illegal substances on platforms like eBay or social media. Hate speech and extremist content can be found on some websites promoting violence or discrimination. Copyright infringement occurs when people illegally share movies, music, or software without permission. Lastly, online child exploitation is a sad crime where criminals use social media or video platforms to exploit children. Though these crimes are not widespread across the entire surface web, they remind us that even in the most public spaces, harmful activities can take place. It's important to stay cautious while browsing online. But just below the surface lies the deep web, an even more hidden space where anonymity complicates the detection of crimes. While the deep web is primarily a space for private and secure activities, it can also be a place where certain crimes occur. One of the most well-known crimes is illegal drug trafficking. On the deep web, people can buy and sell drugs without the oversight of law enforcement. Hidden marketplaces provide a place for buyers and sellers to connect, often with cryptocurrency for added anonymity. Another crime is illegal weapons sales. Like drugs, weapons are sometimes sold in hidden online markets where people can buy firearms or other dangerous items without background checks or government regulations. The deep web is also a marketplace for stolen data. Criminals trade personal information such as credit card details, social security numbers, and login credentials, all of which have been illegally obtained. This stolen data is often used for fraud or identity theft. There are also human trafficking and exploitation activities on the deep web. Some criminals use the anonymity of the deep web to engage in illegal activities such as sex trafficking, exploitation, or other forms of abuse. Lastly, hacking services are often offered on the deep web. Some individuals look to hire hackers to breach systems, steal data, or cause disruption in businesses or governments. Although the deep web is not inherently illegal, it can be a space where criminal activities are harder to detect and regulate. These crimes demonstrate the hidden dangers of the deep web, highlighting the need for caution when exploring it. As we mentioned earlier, beyond the deep web lies the dark web, a hidden world where anonymity reaches its extreme, allowing some of the most disturbing crimes to unfold. The dark web is the most secretive and dangerous part of the internet, hidden behind layers of encryption and accessible only through specialized tools like Tor. While it offers anonymity, it also harbors some of the most severe and illegal activities. One such activity is hitmen for hire. On the dark web, there are individuals and organizations offering their services to carry out illegal tasks, including murder, kidnappings, and other violent acts, all for the right price. These contracts are often difficult to trace, making them a chilling example of how the dark web facilitates extreme criminal activity. Another notorious crime is illegal organ trade. Some hidden marketplaces on the dark web are used for the trafficking of human organs, where individuals sell or buy organs for transplant surgeries, bypassing legal and ethical standards and often exploiting vulnerable individuals. The dark web also enables forged documents and counterfeiting. Criminals can purchase fake passports, IDs, driver's licenses, and other official documents, which are used for identity fraud, illegal immigration, or even terrorism-related activities. Additionally, cyber attack services are common on the dark web. Hackers offer their services to perform distributed denial of service attacks, ransomware deployment, or even sabotage of businesses and governmental organizations, disrupting systems and demanding payments for the restoration of data. Blackmail and extortion are also rampant, where criminals exploit sensitive or compromising information about individuals or organizations, threatening to release it unless they are paid off. These types of activities often target high-profile individuals or companies. Lastly, illegal gambling and child exploitation rings are prevalent on the dark web. Illegal betting sites and forums for human trafficking and child exploitation thrive in this hidden space, where traffickers can communicate and exchange material in secrecy. We previously covered one of the most disturbing cases related to this topic on our channel, the Peter Scully case, a horrifying example of how these underground networks operate. Be sure to check it out. However, while the dark web can provide privacy for individuals living under oppressive regimes, it also hosts some of the most dangerous and extreme criminal activities, making it one of the most hazardous corners of the internet. At the end of this video, I want you to stay cautious and always be aware of the potential risks lurking online. The internet offers vast opportunities, but it also hides dangerous spaces where illegal activities thrive. By staying informed, using secure practices, and being mindful of where you venture, you can protect yourself from falling victim to these crimes. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, as we will share more about crimes related to the dark web in upcoming videos. See you in the next one.